And the champion golfer of the year is Cameron Smith.
World number 2 Cameron Smith is the reigning British Open champion and now the highest ranking player to join the controversial LIV Golf Tour.
This is a loss for the PGA Tour. There's no other way to look at it.
LIV is Roman numerals for 54, the amount of holes played in LIV's shorter format. While critics say LIV's splitting the sport in half, the Rogue Tour promises to revolutionise pro golf.
High fives, fist pumps, and flying tees.
Its chief executive is former world number 1 Australian legend Greg Norman.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the game of golf to truly grow.
While Norman is busy selling the concept, the sporting world is horrified that LIV is bankrolled by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, which is headed by allegedly murderous autocrat Mohammed bin Salman.
They're changing their culture within their country.
Are they? It was 2 months ago they executed 81 men in one day.
Hey, I'm not going to get into politics.
The tour is regarded by some as Saudi Arabia's latest attempt at sports washing its muddied international reputation. You know, covering up human rights abuses and murdering journalists and whatnot.
What a good swing.
LIV will host 8 invitational tournaments this year. The prize purse for each tournament topping $36 million. The winner pocketing $5.7 million.
The appeal is less golf and guaranteed money.
And big names are making big bank, jumping from the PGA to LIV Golf.
Oh, you got players like Louis Oosthuizen, Dustin Johnson, Ian Poulter, Lee Westwood. I mean, these are some of the real poster boys of the world of golf.
Megastars like Phil Mickelson reportedly scored $287 million to switch allegiances. Aussie star Cam Smith, $145 million. It's outraging fans and pundits alike.
This is blood money. There's no two ways around it. It's blood money.
Players scrambling to justify their decision.
I don't condone human rights violations. We're not politicians.
I chose what's best for me and my family.
You start to add up all these international players that are going over, and I think that's concerning if you're the PGA Tour.
LIV plans to add 6 more tournaments next year, including one in Australia. So, will you be watching?
$200 million for Phil Mickelson. $115 million, as I understand it, for Dustin Johnson. But what's the price for your soul? What's the price for integrity?
What is the price for your soul, Pete?
$15. Who I feel sorry for the most is golf fans, because in all sports we just want to see the best play the best, and now that's not going to happen for a long time. You're not going to see Cam Smith take on Tiger Woods or Rory McIlroy. You know, I feel for golf fans.
The PGA have increased their total prize pool now too to try and go, okay, well, we'll inject more money into this as well.
Yeah,
it's obviously not going to
can't compete with that. That's the problem.
They've probably been on the back foot as far as innovation, the PGA. They probably could have been a bit more front foot with that kind of stuff.
But is there an innovation that could have prevented that?
Isn't there a new thing that Tiger Woods is doing, like a virtual golf thing that the PGA have done?
Yeah.
And they're trying to find the new way forward for the younger generation or something?
Yeah, hitting balls at a wall.
I mean, is that innovation enough?
I don't know. You're a bit big into virtual reality. Would that?
Sorry, I got too distracted by Greg Norman. Was it Greg Norman saying he said people were murdered, and he goes, "I don't do politics." It feels like that's not politics. That's people getting murdered. That's I don't know. I think if we're going to hold the players to account, we need to also hold the government to account, because from my knowledge, these governments are also working with that government.
Oh, totally.
So
what is interesting about this, especially the attacking the players for it, is it seems to be only sports people who get, and pop stars, who get that sort of scrutiny. Like a business that's doing heaps of business in China or Saudi or whatever, we don't talk about and boycott in that way.
Yeah.
What is it that makes them in a special category?
Yeah, it's a good point. Don't have time to answer it, but we're coming through. Australian Adam Scott is leaving the PGA for holy moly. So we'll
wow.
we'll keep
That's
on top of that.
potentially an even bigger story. We'll have to follow up. More at 11.